to Caregiver Kitchen. I'm Allison Epperson, the founder of Appalachian Cancer Survivor Project. I'm also a breast cancer survivor.
And I'm Katy Caufield. I'm an undergraduate student here at Ohio University studying applied nutrition in the College of Health and Science and Professions.
And Katy, while not my daughter, is a good friend, and I've asked her to come to Caregiver Kitchen to accommodate foods that will cover a range of appetites. Because after 15 months of medication and treatments, my appetite's all over the map. So it looks like we're starting off with something a little substantial, and then we'll go down.
Yeah.
Okay, what do we got?
So we're gonna start today with our black bean burger. So just a little spin on our traditional beef red meat burgers, except we're gonna be using black beans.
Okay.
So we're going to start off with preheating our oven to 350. And then we're gonna start with our black beans. So you can use a can of black beans and drain them and rinse them, or you can make them yourself and use about 1.5 to 2 cups of black beans and soak them overnight and then drain the fluid in the morning and use them. Or we're just gonna use can though, because that's easier for us.
I like that. I like the using the can. So,
all right, so we're gonna put them in the immersion blender. This isn't the immersion blender. We're gonna put it in the food processor.
that's what I'm getting for our anniversary. That's
yes.
what your not father is getting.
Yes,
Me for
another
wedding
useful
anniversary.
tool that we're not using right now. But in the food processor, we're gonna just make them mushy.
And if I don't have a food processor, I can use a blender.
You
Anything
can
that's
use a
just
blender. You can use a hand masher even. I mean, the food processor, the blending, it's not really part of the exact science. It's just we're
Getting it
mixing it
mixed
up.
up.
Yeah, we're
We
getting
just gotta
them
mix
mixed up and mashed together.
Okay. All right. So
Perfectly
now
mushy.
push perfectly mush.
We're gonna put in some of our other stuff. So we have, this is sweet onion or just red onion.
Now we could use white onion
Mhm.
if we wanted to.
Yep,
For
they're just slightly different flavors. This one's a little bit sweeter, hence the name sweet onion.
peppers.
And this is, just bell pepper.
Love some bell pepper. So this is just a traditional burger, really.
Yep,
But
we're
still
making
using
it very
white
traditional and trying to keep it easy.
There you go.
And this is just the minced garlic that you can get. You can just use the minced garlic that you get in like the little cans or the little jars things, or mince it yourself. And then these are breadcrumbs.
So you just got the bread heels and just ripped them apart.
Just mash them all up.
Or you could get like a box of breadcrumbs.
Yeah, like the Italian little breadcrumbs too. Those work.
I love those.
That's what I use. Those are good.
Okay, and now
So we're going to get into a bowl of butter.
I have never made an actual burger before.
Really?
You're talking to one of the few people who was born in Texas who doesn't eat cow.
Okay.
So I never had the experience of making burgers, and I've only had burgers that have come pre-made or someone has made them for me. I have never made
Pretty
them
good
myself.
burgers,
So
though.
this is an experience.
Since we have that in there, we're going to add our seasonings. So we
Do
have.
not want bland burgers.
No, we don't want it tasting just like black bean.
We want juiciness.
Unless you really like black bean, and then maybe
Nothing
that's
wrong
what
with
you want.
There's nothing wrong with that. So what's that?
This is sriracha.
Okay.
So if you're not feeling spicy, you can probably just use ketchup too. But sriracha and all these spices are going to help kind of give it the ground beef, red meat kind of flavor. But again, this is your burger, so add in whatever seasonings speak to you. So this is just some chili powder, some cornstarch to thicken things up, salt and pepper. This is cumin and some Old Bay seasoning. I'll try and shake in some of this if I can. Or not. You can use So we have flour and water here as needed. Water if it needs a little bit of thinning, and flour if it needs a little bit of thickening.
So I'm basically trying to get it all mixed up.
Just
get
the
all of
seasonings
those
all
white
in there
spots
together, yeah.
taken care of.
Yep.
I like to stab at things.
Perfect.
Get some aggression out.
Whatever you need to do.
You know?
Once that's all good, we're going to heat them on our skillet to fry them.
Okay.
It's just a little bit of oil to use.
All right.
I'm gonna use flour just so my hands don't stick. And then I'm scooping just like a hand-sized amount. So the portion size for these is just the palm of your hand, as we kind of talked about, which is our 3 ounces.
Okay.
And so when you get a 3-ounce portion of like red meat and stuff is usually the size that you get, the size of your palm.
I'm starting to sizz. So how hot do you have this right now?
I kind of have mine on medium low heat,
Okay.
and I'm just waiting for it to get brown, and I want it to be cooked all the way through. We need it to be, there's no like eggs or like poultry or I guess eggs, poultry, but no like meat or anything that we need to get to a certain minimum temperature. We're just kind of cooking our stuff to make sure it's cooked. So looking like a burger.
Yeah. So you're just looking on the outside when it's like darkening like that. That's how you know it's done.
Mm-hmm. I usually wait a little bit, make sure the inside is good too, and they're not super mushy when you stick your thing in.
Okay. Yeah, because it's black, it's bean and not a meat. Is it naturally going to be just a little softer?
I think so, yeah. Just a little bit. It'll have less kind of super structure holding it all together.
Gotcha. So these are looking like they're cooking.
Mm-hmm.
We're steaming. We're doing things.
Yep.
Once these are done, now it's just putting it on a bun and dressing it how you want, right?
Yep.
All right. So
Heating them up.
we'll just be a few minutes and we'll be right back.
Yep. All right. Do you have a preference? Which one you want to split?
Surprise me.
All right.
Chef's choice.
Let's go up here. So these we grilled, grilled on our oven top. But you can also put them in the oven for like 10 minutes each side if that's easier, or on the grill. Cheers.
Cheers. Yeah,
Black bean burgers. They're good.
it's really good. It's got just a little heat.
Mm-hmm. It's not too spicy at all.
It's not too spicy because, again, sensitive plumbing. We need to be sensitive to the flow. But yeah, you put some tomatoes, put some kale.
Mm-hmm.
Use some kale on your burger.
Whatever you
'cause
want.
We like kale.
Mm-hmm.
Or you can make a loco moco with this.
Yeah.
This would be really good with loco moco. Good job.
Good job to you too.
Why, thank you.
You're very welcome.
Let's see what else we got.